This is a quick look at the Sanrenmu 7023-LUC-SA, which was purchased from GearBest, and it's an excellent knife. That's the summary. It's a small EDC, I would consider it, and I would actually consider this a gentleman's folder. It's pretty small and it doesn't look too aggressive, and it's just really stylish. There's a three-tone finish to this. The thing is on where the bolster would be, but it's just a full stainless steel handle. This front bolster area, that is not a separate piece of steel. It's the same steel, but however, it is bead blasted. And on this area here where it says stainless steel folding knife, which I actually don't like, I prefer it to be sterile and just blank, this is satin finish. And on the edges, though you can't make it out very well, it's polished. You could kind of see the light gleaming off the edges of it all around, and it makes for a really nice contrast. So you have all three except for stonewash, but hey, I'm not gonna complain at this price. So you got bead blasted, satin finish, and polished rim around the handle scales. Makes for a really nice look, and as well, this knife is an excellent carry. So let's talk about the deployment. It uses an ambidextrous thumb stud, which for right-handed users is a lot easier than left-handed users, as there is a cutout here and there's no pocket clip here that could obstruct the deployment. Opens with authority, and once open, there is no up-down play or side-to-side play. The lockup on this particular sample I have is pretty good. I'd say it's about 40 to 50% there. That's very nice. And you have on the lock bar a little bit of jimping for easier disengagement of the knife. The pocket clip, which I was talking about with regards to the deployment, is only for tip down right hand carry. Now, because it's only tip down right hand carry, and it does stick off from the handle scale a bit without a cutout on the lock bar, no less, it makes it very difficult to deploy with the left hand. As well, I am left-handed, but I could do it sometimes. Not as easily with the right hand, but I'm sure you lefties out there could do it a lot better than me. But with right hand, it is a lot smoother. That was a horrible deployment, I'm sorry. There we go. And yeah, it's a pillar construction with hourglass shaped standoffs, two at the back and the stop pin at the front, as well as the pivot screw. Has a nice presentation side pivot screw here. Everything is adjusted via a Torx bit. Pocket clips, handle frame, and the pivot screw. And you will also notice that when this knife is open, with regards to ergos, it's a very nice fit for someone with small size hands, if you needed a reference. It can be a four-handed knife, but it also, if you have bigger hands, would probably be three-fingered. Nice thing about this is that there's a half choil up here. This curvature there, it's unsharpened. So I call it a half choil just because it's kind of small. So I could put half my finger there pretty much, as you can see there, to do some finer tasks. And it doesn't have jimping here, but with the finger choil on the blade here and this minor cutout here for your second finger, it does lock pretty well in the hand when you're using it. So it's not necessary, but it would still be nice. As is totally sufficient. So yeah, that was my quick look at the knife. I'll also mention before I head off that this pocket clip, the tension is nice, holds in the pants very well, and it's not overly tight as well. It's nice and terminates on a parallel surface to the handle, so it won't be scraping into anything as you're walking around. But the only ding is that it's only one-way positionable. But besides that, it's a nice gentleman's folder, and highly recommended with this drop point blade. If I did not mention, which I don't think I did, it is also a hollow ground and with a lot of nice sweep for slicing. Now that is it for real. Thanks for watching. Until next time.